Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi, my name is Muhammad Rizwan. Today I'm going to share some knowledge about the subject human resource management under the topic issues and problem relating to recruitment and selection. The first one is nepotism. Nepotism is occurs when managers responsible for recruitment, whether human resource managers or senior departmental heads, insist on hiring their family members or close friends. Actually, this can create problems because it might lead to unfair treatment in the workplace. Other employees might feel that they are not being treated fairly because they are not family, they are not friends of the manager. It can also affect the quality of work if people are hired based on relationships rather than skills and qualification. Secondly is employment of children. Child labor is an objectionable practice not to be recommended in any circumstance. Under the Child and Young Person Employment Act, it's legal to employ children and young person under age 16 in Malaysia, although this practice is severely restricted. How come this practice is severely restricted? This is because children and young people are still developing physically, mentally, and emotionally, and their well being and education should be a top priority. The restrictions are in place to ensure that any work they do is safe, doesn't interfere with their education, and doesn't harm their health or development. Thirdly is hiring older workers. A trend can now be observed in many countries whereby employers are hiring older workers. This is largely because in developed nations, the entire population is aging. This is happening because people are living longer, which means there are more older people who are still able to work. Hiring older workers can be beneficial for employers because they often have valuable skills, experience, and a strong work ethic. Additionally, older workers can help fill labor shortages that arise due to a shrinking working age population. Next is discrimination in recruitment and selection. There is no legislation outlawing discrimination in the recruitment and selection process. Employers have the freedom to choose the candidates that they believe is more suited to the position. This means that employers have the freedom to choose candidates based on what they think is best for the job. However, even if this situation is important for employers to be fair and objective in their selection process to ensure they are choosing the most qualified candidates. Discrimination can still be harmful and unethical even if it's not illegal. Lastly is employment of foreigners. Based on in Malaysia, employers are allowed to hire foreigners, but they are restriction. They can only hire foreigners in certain industries and from countries that are approved by the authorities. Before hiring any foreigners, whether for manual labor, professional, or managerial positions, employers must get permission from the relevant authorities such as Immigration Malaysia. This is to ensure that the hiring of foreigners doesn't negatively impact local job opportunities and that the foreign workers are legally employed. Next, how to avoid issues and problems relating to recruitment and selection. Firstly, say no to nepotism. Avoid nepotism by implementing clear policies that prohibit the hiring of family members or close friends. Ensure that all hiring decisions are based on merit and qualification. Second, follow legal guidelines regarding the employment of children. Ensure that any work assigned to children is age appropriate and doesn't interfere with their education or well-being. Number three, stop or avoid age discrimination by valuing the skills and experience of older workers. Provide equal opportunities for all age groups and consider the diverse perspective that older workers can bring to the workplace. Number four, prevent discrimination by using objective criteria for evaluating candidates. Train recruiters and hiring managers on diversity and inclusion to ensure fair treatment for all applicants. Lastly, comply with regulation regarding the employment of foreigners. Obtain necessary permits and approval before hiring foreign workers and ensure that they are treated fairly and legally in the workplace. Okay, thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. Assalamualaikum.